Blog Talk Radio.
And once again, it's the music of Lionel Jones, taken from the CD, Papa Jones CD. Well, once again, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you and yours, wherever you are on the World Wide Web. And once again, thank you for joining us via YouTube by way of JEWEDuP, my man, doing the do right there on YouTube. And tonight is the book of Jasher on Let's Talk, brought to you by the Men Empowered Radio on the Blog Talk Radio Network at blogtalkradio.com. Did that make sense? Huh? It's all good because I'm pumped up again because I know the truth. And if you were with us last night, you heard the book of Jasher, chapter 57. We're now entering in chapter 58, and this will be the final lesson for this week. We start anew on Monday, and we'll probably see if we can get to do maybe 3 chapters a night. We will end the book of Jasher, all 91 chapters this month. Want to remind you also, after we have concluded with the book of Jasher in its entirety, we will no longer have PM shows unless it is warranted, but we will have daily shows or daytime operations. So just want to give you notice, we are in a new era. Let me give you this clue. If you knew that there was a storm, and it could be any kind of storm, if you knew within 90 days that all your power was going to go out, a lack of food was going to happen, energy was not going to be available, what would you do at this moment to prepare? Give you something to think about. Prepare yourself in these last days. Prepare yourself and do not trust man for anything. Do not even trust the words that are coming out of my mouth. Agnes, listen to this guy. Listen to what he's saying. Oh my God. He's saying prepare for a storm. Agnes, what is he talking about? Let's listen to him tonight. You know, I got to be so comically about this because everything is happening, and if you've been paying attention on the news as well as in the spirit, you know what is about to happen. No matter what you see, the Most High is in control. Now, just like Joseph, when he was preparing the nation of Egypt and the surrounding countries around it in Canaan land, those people survived the famine. I just want to let you all know, in radio land and in YouTube land, it's time to prepare for the storm of life. Are you ready? For those of you all who are in spiritual Sodom and spiritually Egypt, you know what I'm talking about. It's time to get ready. Christ, Yeshua, is coming back with 10,000s of his saints. Agnes, do you hear what he's saying? He's saying Christ coming back. Yes. And are you ready? So get ready. Israel, I know you better be ready. Gentiles, be ready. Yes, it's going to be a smoker. It's going to be something. Why do I have this calm amidst the storm? When you get in the Word, you will have peace. We'll be right back right after this, and we're going to get into chapter 58. Joel McCray. From the CD entitled Song for You, this is Joel McCray, Irene. Well, good evening once again, good afternoon, good morning to you and yours, wherever you are on the world wide. I mean, wide web. And it's all about the sixth letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Wah, wah, a wah sound. WWW. The sixth letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Come on, Israel. Where you at? Give me a call at 347-205-9279 is our number right here on Let's Talk.
This is Nana. You're in tune to Rare Jewels with Clarity and Zen's on the beat. Keep it locked.
Real. This is Proverbs the Wise. This is Proverbs the Wise. Proverbs the Wise. Representing VA, and you're in tune to the Rare Jewels mixtape with Clarity and Zen's on the beat. Keep it locked. For real.
Yeah, baby. You tuned in to Red Jewels. You got the right station. Don't touch that dial. Let's go. Yes, sir. Clarity and Clear Channel, a.k.a. Kid Cobalt, a.k.a. Paradise Skills. I'm supposing it's right to exhale light. So I breathe through mics the oxygen that I write. Opposite of fatal attractions, a theme with advice that I give away free, though it's worth a serious price. You know it. We in a day, a technological advancement. What God has made a myth is people's growth is backwards. Money piles up right next to their caskets. Modern day pharaohs get buried in their mansions. Frequency of the world set to a odd number. Rap music got guns, pop music gay lovers. Is it undercovers or so blatant we numb? Well, maybe not all of us, but a grandson. I kick a verse for the sons in the slums to learn. The world is yours, baby, but be wise with your turn. Cause as the world turns, the signs confirm. Hell's getting closer as the ozone burns. But listen, you tuned into the right station, man. Listen, don't touch that dial. This is the birth of the niggas' redemption. From where? From the plantation of the hood where I made my entrance. Slain by the system, renamed by the lynchmen. My pain now positions me for a new existence. My resurrection, I got my hood on my back. And my family tree that they tried to act. I'm Paul with these raps and I'ma take y'all to act. Show y'all Diana and our sister's booty crack. It's so heavy when revelation bricks your face. You know it. Who cares that you rockin' those babe and apes? When the whole world is full of babes and apes. Cowards with guns that wouldn't bust the grape. This is God's wrath you taste. Our podcast is grace and Comcast is face to the broadcast is great. Welcome to the kingdom that Jay-Z hinted at. And the truth behind fraud that Nas wanted back. Listen, got the right station, man. It's a very clear channel, you know what I'm saying? It's clarity, Paradise Skills. Listen, I'm supposing I'm Moses when I pose with the boldness. Telling old Pharaoh face to face, you so bogus. Baloney with halitosis, I'm about to smash your cronies and chunks. No rollies, low budget, I roll holy, but blow and smash totally. Idols that kill poetry, flowing how it's supposed to be. Notice how I'm an open sea, but filtered through a fountain of faith. So y'all better build an art, cause the rain got a date. And when the tide go up, say bye to hell's gate. How low to God's face, cause then heaven is the place. Jesus said that earth was meant to be. Thy kingdom come is something that we all supposed to see. His will being done is his people being free. But that'll never happen till those people do believe. And I'm one that does, so get ready to receive. Stay tuned.
Rare Jewels. Rare Jewels. Rare Jewels, our first jam that we played when we were Friday Night Gospel Jam. That is the mix. Rare Jewels mixtape. Stay tuned. Right here on Let's Talk. The book of Jasher. I'm fired up. I'm ready now. I'm ready to go. Hey, just want to remind you, you can hit us up after the show when we are not on the air. Our office number here is area code 504-484-9388, as well as our email address is menempoweredtoprosper@yahoo.com. The book of Jasher, chapter 58. Yes, we know how racism got started. It's all that we've been talking about right here in the book of Jasher. It is against the powers of Esau and the power of Jacob's son. That is your first racism right there. Because one felt that he should have inherited the blessing of Isaac and not the other. And it came to pass in the 32nd year of the Israelites going down to Egypt, that is in the 71st year of the life of Joseph. In that year died Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and Magog, his son, reigned in his stead. Verse 2, and Pharaoh commanded Joseph before his death to be a father to his son, Magron, and that Magron should be under the care of Joseph and under his counsel. Verse 3, and all Egypt consented to this thing, that Joseph should be king over them, for all the Egyptians loved Joseph as of heretofore. Only Magog, the son of Pharaoh, sat upon his father's throne, and he became king in those days in his father's stead. See how blessed Egypt was when the Israelites were in power? You see how strong the Egyptians were when the Israelites were in power? Because the Most High had his hand on the Israelites while they were in Egypt. Verse 4. Magron was 41 years old when he began to reign, and 40 years he reigned in Egypt. And all Egypt called his name Pharaoh, after the name of his father, as it was their custom to do in Egypt, to every king that reigned over them. You remember back in the chapter we talked about when the name of that title was changed from king to Pharaoh, all in the book of Jasher. Verse 5. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh reigned in his father's stead, he placed the laws of Egypt and all the affairs of government in the hand of Joseph, as his father had commanded him. Verse 6. And Joseph became king over Egypt, for he superintended over all Egypt, and all Egypt was under his care and under his counsel. For all Egypt inclined to Joseph after the death of Pharaoh, and they loved him exceedingly to reign over them. Verse 7. But there were some people among them, here we go. We see politics fixing to get into this. Verse 7. But there were some people among them who did not like him, saying, no stranger shall reign over us. Still, the whole government of Egypt developed in those days upon Joseph. After the death of Pharaoh, he being the regulator, doing as he likened throughout the land without anyone interfering. 8. And all Egypt was under the care of Joseph. And Joseph made war with all his surrounding enemies, and he subdued them, also all the land and all the Philistines unto the borders of Canaan. Did Joseph subdue, and they were all under his power, and they gave a yearly tax unto Joseph. Verse 9. And Pharaoh, king of Egypt, sat upon his throne in his father's stead, but he was under the control and counsel of Joseph, as he was at first under the control of his father. 10. Neither did he reign but in the land of Egypt only, under the counsel of Joseph. But Joseph reigned over the whole country at that time, from Egypt unto the great river Pharoah. 11. And Joseph was successful in all his ways, and the Most High was with him. And the Most High gave Joseph additional wisdom and honor and glory, and love toward him in the hearts of the Egyptians and throughout the land. And Joseph reigned over the whole country 40 years. Now, I just want to let you know that these two groups of people are people of color. You got the 12 tribes of Israel, which are a mixed group of people of color. You got the Latinos, they're the descendants of Issachar. You've got Naphtali, they are the Hawaiians, the Pacific Islanders. You got the tribe of Gad, they are the native Indians that we have in America today. Yes, the descendants of Esau made war with the descendants of Gad when they came to this country. Yes, Gad is the Native Americans. I know you didn't know that, but now you know. Go to Genesis chapter 49, and you will see the prophecy and the breakdown of the 12 tribes of Israel. So I'm just letting you know that the people of color were the children of Israel. In the beginning, you know the story of Esau and Jacob. One came out and described him as being red and ruddy, like a hairy garment all over. It is describing a Caucasian person. Yes, a white person. Now, this is the first coming on the scene. Now, they gave the description of him, but they didn't give the description of everybody else because everybody else was black. I know something just goes through you when you hear that word, but this is the truth. You have been fooled for so many years. Now it's time to wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up. The tribe of Levi are your Haitians down there. The one that you call the poorest in the Western Hemisphere, that is the descendants of Levi. The tribe of Simeon is his next door neighbor of Levi of the Dominican Republic. The Dominicans are the tribe of Simeon. And later on, we'll tell you the other people of the tribe. Like, for instance, Zebulun is the tribe of Zebulun. Their descendants is in Panama. And, of course, don't forget Judah, where Christ came from, as well as King David. Don't forget that particular tribe came from the tribe of Judah. Judah's descendants are the North American Negroes here in the United States and Canada. And we have a large population of Judah that is in Brazil, South America. Agnes, come here, honey. Did you just hear what he said? Oh my God. He said that the children of Israel are people of color. Yes, if you're listening for the very first time, you have heard the truth for the very first time. Moving right along, let's go now to verse 12. And all the countries of the Philistines and Canaan and Zidon and on the other side of Jordan brought presents unto Joseph all his days, and the whole country was in the hand of Joseph. And they brought unto him a yearly tribute, as it was regulated, for Joseph had fought against all his surrounding enemies and subdued them. And the whole country was in the hand of Joseph. And Joseph sat securely upon his throne in Egypt. 13. And also all his brethren, the sons of Jacob, dwelled securely in the land all the days of Joseph, and they were fruitful and multiplied exceedingly in the land. And they served the Most High all their days, as their father Jacob, whose name changed to Israel. Israel. Yes, I'm pronouncing that. Jacob is Israel. Had commanded them. 14. And it came to pass at the end of many days and years, when the children of Esau, here we go, were dwelling quietly in the land with Bela, their king, that the children of Esau were fruitful and multiplied in the land. And they resolved to go and fight with the sons of Jacob and all Egypt, and to deliver their brother Zephyr, the son of Eliphaz, and his men, for they were yet in those days slaves to Joseph. The word says, and he gave a command to Abraham and told about his seed. He said, Abraham, I will bless those that bless you, and I will curse those that curse you. This is a result of these few people from Esau lineage going into slavery because they went up against the chosen seed, Jacob's seed. Verse 15. And the children of Esau sent unto all the children of the east, and they made peace with them. And all the children of the east came unto them to go with the children of Esau to Egypt to battle. Oh, they want another can of whoop. You know what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say. Verse 16. And there came also unto them of the people of Agis, king of Dianabah, and they also sent unto the children of Ishmael, and they also came unto them. Now we all know who Ishmael's children are. They are our uncle from Isaac's brother. This is Isaac's brother, well, half brother, because they had the same father, but different dads. Yeah, I guess there would be a half brother to them like that. But the Arabs are the seed of Ishmael. Verse 17. And all the people assembled and came unto Seir to assist the children of Esau in their battle. And this camp was very large and heavy with people, numbering as the sand of the sea, about 800,000 men, infantry and cavalry. And all these troops went down to Egypt to fight with the sons of Jacob, and they encamped by Ramses. Verse 18. And Joseph went forth with his brethren, with the mighty men of Egypt, about 6,000 men, and they fought with them in the land of Ramses, and the sons of Jacob at that time again fought with the children of Esau. In the 50th year of the sons of Jacob, going down to Egypt, that is the 13th year of the reign of Bela over the children of Esau in Seir. 19. And the Most High gave all the mighty men of Esau and their children of the east into the hand of Joseph and his brethren, and the people of the children of Esau and the children of the east were smitten before Joseph. Verse 20. And the people of Esau and the children of the east that were slain there fell before the sons of Jacob about 200,000 men. And their king Bela, the son of Beor, fell with them in the battle. And when the children of Esau saw that their king had fallen in battle and was dead, their hands became weak in the combat. Verse 21. And Joseph and his brethren in all Egypt were still smiting the people of the house of Esau, and all Esau people were afraid of the sons of Jacob and fled from before them. Now wait a minute. You were so bold, you wanted to go ahead and try to rescue your people. I'm sure that your people were very well taken care of because they were under the hand of Joseph. Verse 22. And Jacob and his brethren and all Egypt pursued them a day's journey, and they slew yet from them about 300 men, continuing to smite them in the road, and they afterward turned back from them. 23. And Joseph and his brethren returned to Egypt. Not one man was missing from them, but of the Egyptians there fell 12 men. Excuse me. Let's take a mid-hour break, and we'll be right back right after this, and we will go into verse 24.
war no more. Live in shalom. Only 144,000 of Jacob will make it in. Is Christ your friend? No need to pretend. Here's the question: did you walk in faith or did you walk in sin? Did you keep the law or did you pick and choose? Did you tell the truth about who's the real Jew? There's no excuse. You had the truth, but you closed the book and turned on the news. And when Christ breaks the sky, every satellite will fall from space, hit the earth and die, and then fight after disaster from the master. Puzzle faces looking for the rapture. True, the day that Christ provides birth so they can partake heaven here on earth.
American dream, a family, a dog, a picket fence, and a house that is clean. That's through the happiness is led me astray. The root of evil is money, it ain't the most highway. 144,000 will bask in his glory. Life is an apartment building because there's more than one story. I accepted the most high, and what was I on? Data past like Mike, and I'm the future like LeBron. I follow the commandments because the most high said so. Red Bull and Xbox will get your wings in a halo. My people is flying, and it's making me sick. Just because you repent ain't putting you on that list. Ain't no cutting in line, ain't no paying the dough, man. Don't matter if you're rich or whether you're poor, man. If you're obedient and you're filled with the faith, then the upper room will be your final resting place, and that's heaven.
The throne of the Father, you still sinning, don't even bother. You not going if you follow Sean Carter. A little Wayne, he another Carter. From Obama back to Jimmy Carter. America not Babylon, it's just a daughter. Told us to resist that shrine like 2 quarters. Son's gonna die, you make it call a martyr. So elevate your mind and it cross expansion. I want a room in a heavenly mansion. So try to figure out your path, don't let it choose you. You can play it back, I'm not trying to confuse you. Poetical prophet, truth that we the gifted. Cerebral technician, the microphone I lifted. Thinking you can take to get in, you can save it. Signing off quad to 6-foot David.
Let me tell you what it feel like. Real right, so I'm back in the feel like. Examine yourself before the judge come in the heat of the night like O'Connor. So I'm gonna show you how to live it when I spit it through the spirit. Hope you feel it, cause it's the spirit that teaches when you hear it. So when it's deaf ears, it's deaf there. So don't step there. But self-rearrange and let the most high change my brother. That's what I utter with them dead bone tang. You them, the strange fruit that used to hang. Now spitting out truth for the youth to change. To see us like heaven. When them guns down, when the word is your weapon and the Lord to your reppin'. Not Baal, but our masters in heaven. And there's no more jails for the nation. That's heaven. Yes, that's heaven. Heaven.
And we are back right here with the book of Jasher, chapter 58, beginning with verse 24. Hey, just want to send this shout out to all of our friends that are living in the greater Lafayette, Louisiana, as well as Opelousas, Louisiana. How you doing out there, Raging Cajun? Thanks for the emails. We love you all, and we pray to the Most High that the truth be known unto you. Verse 24, and when Joseph returned to Egypt, he ordered Zephro and his men to be additionally bound, and they bound them in irons, and they increased their grief. 25, And all the people of the children of Esau and the children of the east returned in shame, each unto his city. For all the mighty men that were with them had fallen in battle. 26. And when the children of Esau saw that their king had died in battle, they hastened and took a man from the people of the children of the east. His name was Jobab, the son of Zechariah, from the land of Basra, and they caused him to reign over them instead of Bela their king. 27. And Jobab sat upon the throne of Bela as king in his stead, and Jobab reigned in Edom over all the children of Esau 10 years. And the children of Esau went no more to fight with the sons of Jacob from that day forward, for the sons of Esau knew the valor of the sons of Jacob, and they were greatly afraid of them. But from that day forward, the children of Esau hated the sons of Jacob. Did you see that? Verse 28 again. But from that day forward, the children of Esau hated the sons of Jacob, and they hated and enmity were very strong between them all the days unto this day. This is your racism that I was telling you about. There you have it. Your racism, and the root of it is from Esau, their late dad. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's your racism between black and white. The sons of Jacob, black, and the sons of Esau, white. Right there in the Bible, there's your racism. I speak the truth. This is not hatred. This is just truth. If you want to know where racism started, it's all in the Bible. So why did the powers that be take out the book of Jasher from the King James? Here's your answer. They did not want you to know the truth. Moving right along, verse 29. And it came to pass after this, at the end of 10 years, Jobab, the son of Zechariah from Basra, died. And the children of Esau took a man whose name was Cusham from the land of Teman, and they made him king over them instead of Jobab. And Cusham reigned in Edom over all the children of Esau for 20 years. Wow, 20 years. Verse 30, our final verse of the evening. And Joseph, king of Egypt, and his brethren, and all the children of Israel dwelt securely in Egypt in those days, together with all the children of Joseph and his brethren, having no hindrance or evil accident, and the land of Egypt was at that time at rest from war in the days of Joseph and his brethren. This concludes chapter 58. We will be right back, and we will be closing, and we're going to have a few announcements, and we will be right back to go ahead and close. You're listening to Let's Talk, brought to you by the Men Empowered Organization on the Blog Talk Radio Network at blogtalkradio.com.
Read it. Verse 12. Amos chapter 8, verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea.
And they shall wander from sea to sea. That means you're going from this place to this place. Well, let me go over here. Oh, Islam, I don't know. I don't like that. Well, let me go over to the Christian church. Oh, I don't know. Well, maybe let me go into Hinduism. Well, I don't know. I don't like this church because this preacher said this. I don't like this church because this preacher said that. Let me tell you, if you were in the Word, it wouldn't matter what the preacher would say. If you was in the Word, you'll be able to see over what he's teaching. But you're going from sea to sea, all over the place. Read.
Amos chapter 8, verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
Okay.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High, and shall not find it.
You're going to wish one day you were able to sit in your cushy house and cut on your computer and see the word of the Most High. You're going to long for that time. You're going to wish you had that opportunity. Soon reading the Bible is going to be against the law of the earth. Soon. They're moving everyone into a new age movement. And the only thing you can believe in is yourself. And you are being programmed. That's going to be the belief system. Yourself. That's the new age movement. How grim and dark the government of this earth is. That all of them are in league and are in bed with Satan. That's the truth. Not one of them are with the Most High. Why? Because this kingdom was given into the hand of Satan. Job 9 and 24 tells you the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So in order for you to rule in this government, you must go to Satan to get your power. He tried to offer it to Christ. Christ denied it. But who took it? All the governments in this earth who will soon pay. They live lavishly in this earth off the bones, blood, sweat, and tears of the children of Israel. Yes. But now they have to pay. It's time. All these wars in the earth are culminating. They're leading to their own demise. And where does this people with no weapon? This is our weapon. The only thing we have is this, Christ, in the name of the Most High, and we'll win.
And it's the music and words of the Gathering of Christ Church. You can find them at www.gatheringofchrist.org. That's www.gatheringofchrist.org. And don't forget that the Gathering of Christ Church is on this same network at blogtalkradio.com. That's www.blogtalkradio.com/GOCCHURCH. Check out their shows right here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. Just want to remind you that our weekly commentary on WJMG Radio, FM 92.1, is here every Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will replay that particular commentary on our next show that we do starting next week. We'll probably have it on Monday that you can hear all of our commentaries every week if you're not living in the greater Hattiesburg and Laurel, Mississippi area. Also, we have a fellowship in the greater New Orleans area. If you know anyone that must hear this truth, have them get in contact with us by sending an email to menempoweredtoprosper@yahoo.com, or they can call our office number in New Orleans is 504-484-9388. And for those of you all who are in the greater Mississippi area, you can call area code 601-297-2927. Outside of those two states, you can call any of those numbers and we'll get in contact with you and we will have a fantastic Bible study. We have it right here online as well as personally in your homes and in our fellowship centers, the Genesis Knowledge Centers that we have. So this is about all the announcements. Like I said, we're going to double up on some chapters here so we can stay on track to end this at the end of the month. The book of Jasher will end at the end of the month. We will start on Monday. Excuse me. We'll start on Monday with the book of Jasher, chapter 59. So you see how close we're getting to. So this is Brother Malachi. We're going to go ahead and end it. Excuse me. We're going to go ahead and end it, and we'll see you all Monday right here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. Let me ask you this again. Excuse me. I know who I am, and I know who you are. But let me ask you, do you know who you are? Think on that. With that in mind, I'm going to leave you with my brother here, Hen, featuring Uriah. I know who you are. And listen to the words. Shalom, Israel. Good night, good evening, and good morning, everyone.
I know who you are. Yeah, I say I know who you are. Yeah, come on. We stiff necked, we wild, we on the corner, wildin' out. We ignorant, we proud, rebellious.
I know who you are, boy, you need some help. Open your mind and free yourself. Truth and knowledge overpowers wealth. Put education on the shelf and take a second look and see which route you took. You fall in love with a bunch of crooks and forget you're the children of that book. To the enemies they sold you, made you believe anything they told you, and left you with two decisions. You could choose death or choose religion. But you fell off Jacob's ladder and chose to listen to the master. Got caught in the devil's rapture, and now your life is a whole disaster.
Yeah, I said I know who you are. I know who you are, and I know where you're going. We stiff-necked, we wild, we on the corner, wildin' out. We ignorant, we proud, rebellious.
We're the only ones can't see it. Got the truth but don't believe it. Cursed with being disobedient. The days enslaved in Egypt. Then Moses said, let my people go. Still we act like we ain't know who was our father. We didn't even bother to listen. And not to mention we blatantly worship others. We went from one to another. We threw stones at our brothers. When they was trying to just bring us back to the truth, there's nothing wrong with that. Like Stephanos in the book of Acts. And all he did was take the path.
Yeah, I said I know who you are. I know who you are, and I know where you're going. We stiff-necked, we wild, we on the corner, wildin' out. We ignorant, we proud, rebellious.
I know the keepers of the law were standing tall, staying righteous above them all. What's the call, coach? The other teams fit with many men, the small soul, cause they don't know the identity. But I do, so they envy me. Cause you're a nation of people that's so rebellious. Accusers of your brother, when he speaks the truth, you get jealous. But I stay one accord with all my righteous fellas. Cause we know who we are, there's nothing else that you can tell us. Nothing.
Yeah, I said I know who you are. I know who you are, and I know where you're going. Yeah, I said I know who you are.
persona. Wildin' out, we ignorant, we proud, rebellious. I strive to be like them. We try our own culture, we deny. So unaware, we blind, we searching for a sign. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who